and thank you guys for showing up for homework help. Today we're going to be learning a new homework checklist procedure. I know most of you guys usually use your binder reminder, but I've been noticing that it's been a bit of a problem for some of you to remember what stays here, what gets finished here, and what needs to get done at home. So a lot of you guys do a good job of doing a couple assignments here, but once you guys get home, some of you guys get confused as to what needs to be done, okay? So what I'm going to ask for you guys is to please make sure you have a highlighter with you, because this is what you're going to need. You are going to need a pen or a pencil, okay? So if you haven't done so already, we're going to go ahead and write today's date on here. Okay. 23. All right, you're going to go ahead and look at this column. You see all of the different subjects, okay? And I try to put them in order of priority. And I notice most of you guys get math homework for sure almost every night, okay? So for example, for math, Miguel, what do you have for math today? Guided practice. Okay, so you're going to write down the assignment here. Okay, guided practice. Okay, very good. So you would put a number 1 right here and a circle. Okay. Now, which one would be your number 2, Sebastian?
Science.
Very good. Science and social studies, because this one you need a textbook, and sometimes the questions on this package is kind of difficult. Okay, now is there a number 3? Which one would be your number 3, Sebastian?
English.
Okay, the borrowed words. All right. Now we have reading log and typing a paper. Which one would be your 4? The number 4.
Reading.
Okay, reading. Very good. And then your number 5? Okay, very good. And why did you make this your number 5?
Because it's typing board and you have to do it for lab.
For lab, okay? And also because it is due Friday, so you have an extra day, right? But you are going to get to this when you're done with it. Okay. So, what I want you to do is grab your highlighter and look at your number 1, okay? And that one is the one you're going to try to finish at school, okay? I'm going to highlight this box. Okay, and next what you're going to do is you're going to highlight, if you think you're going to have enough time to finish this and maybe do your number 2, go ahead and highlight your number 2 as well. Whatever your number 2 is, you're going to highlight that.
Alexis Rosal, report to the office, please. Alexis Rosal.
All right. Now, realistically speaking, okay, based on this homework list, you will probably be able to finish just your number 1 and maybe your number 2 by the time you get out of homework help. So what you're going to have to do now is highlight the number 3, 4, and 5 boxed over here on the home column. So your number 3, your number 4, and your number 5. Okay, and when you finish your number 1 before you leave today, you're going to actually put an X. So let's say I finish the guided practice. Before I move on to the number 2, you're going to put an X on here. Okay? Now the purpose or the goal here is to go ahead and try to finish your number 1 before the end of homework help. and hopefully get to number 2 and finish it if possible. Okay, but you must not forget that when you get home, just because you leave homework help doesn't mean that your homework is done for the day, okay? So you still have to continue. Hopefully this will help you keep yourself organized and finished.